Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I've decided I wanted to create someone in The Sims 4, as I do like playing this game, and I wanted to create a musician celebrity, so I thought, why not try creating Björk in The Sims? I've never actually seen someone try to do that in a video, and there's actually a reason why I'm doing this beyond just for this video alone. I'm actually planning something which I'll talk about as I go through this video. I want to know what people's thoughts are on this because I'm a little bit unsure about if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but I really have an idea for a series on this channel that I want to do involving The Sims 4. I've been inspired by some other videos that I have seen lately. And this does not mean I'm not going to keep doing music reviews or anything, but I just wanted to keep this as something else I did on the side as well as the music reviews. And obviously, since I cover Björk a lot on this channel, I thought, why not use her as our guinea pig here? So we're going to go into the game here, and I am going to create Björk. Now, I'll be warning you, it's not perfect. Björk is really hard. I mean, it's really hard to make a perfect likeness of any sim in this game. One of the things I really don't like is that there's always perfect symmetry in the face, and real life, no one has a perfectly symmetrical face. So that's the first big roadblock that you always come across. So I tried my best. I knew Björk was going to be harder. I have made other celebrities in this game before. Right now I'm just trying to find the right hair. I ended up going for this hair. I think it's one more. Yeah, that one. I'll show a picture. I was kind of going off of more recently. She's had longer hair, though she has had short hair in the past. So I decided, well, I'll go with this long kind of wavy black hair. I'm not entirely sure. The nice thing is hair is something you can change up. So now I'm just working on the eyebrows. She has very expressive eyebrows, and they are thicker and bushier. She's got some nice curve to her brow as well, so I really try and get that nice curve in there. And then the eyelashes, oh my gosh, I had so much trouble figuring out her eye shape because her eyes are definitely a distinct, I don't want to say they're more narrow, but they definitely are more narrow than your average Caucasian eye shape. And there's just an interesting almond shape to them that I struggled with. And of course, I was using a bunch of different reference photos, and I just was having a really hard time. I'm trying to make her arch really wide. It's not that wide or high. I don't. And of course, the bridge of her nose is a lot wider, so I'm going to fix that in a minute. But I was just trying to get all the. I start with the top down, so then I go down to the nose and mouth. But her eyes do kind of curve up at the ends, so they definitely sort of tilt upwards, which is actually not that common in a lot of the Sims I've been creating. I find that their eyes tend to be a little more flat or level, but I could tell that her eyes definitely curled up, and you can tell with the mascara that I choose and what she usually wears that she really emphasizes that curve upward. Another sim that I made recently is Lady Gaga in this game, and I noticed she had a major curl upwards at the end of her eye as well. So yeah, now I'm just kind of trying out like the skin tones. She definitely does not have very pronounced eyelids, and she doesn't have under eye bags as much. I end up going for, I think, this skin, not that one, but the one before, where it's just a little bit more color. I don't know if she's that pale, although she definitely has pale skin. But then I spent so much time just fiddling with these dang eyes. I was just having, oh, it was just having such a hard time, and then I'm tilting them the right way. So I think I changed different, yeah, I tried a lot of different actual eyes from the menu, but then of course you can kind of just go through and edit them anyway. So the menu is nice as a starting point, but you can't kind of drive yourself too crazy with the menu. And I did kind of, and I wanted to get those dimples because she is older, she's in her 50s, and that does add a little bit of age to the face. In this, I made her a adult, not a young adult, but I didn't make her an elder. She's not that old, guys. But unfortunately, with the skin detail I ended up using, I couldn't keep those dimples. They kind of get covered up. I had to choose one or the other. There we go. I'm now widening her arch because she has a very wide nose. Maybe that looks a little too wide now that I'm looking at it. But I definitely was extending her eyebrows. I was trying to see if they're the right distance apart, her eyes. It goes through a lot of different transformations, but ultimately, I do go for a different skin detail and I lose the dimples, which is a shame. But hey, I'm giving her a little bit more of a youthful look. Even though the hair definitely makes her look like the Björk of today, not so much the Björk of, the 90s or something. Although I was going off of some photos from the 90s, but I was kind of going all over the place. I ultimately also make her eyes just smaller because I realized that her eyes were a little too big. So right now her eyes, yeah, they're just a little too big, so they're gonna get smaller, and it's gonna actually make a huge, huge difference. Oh my god, right now she looks really dopey. I'm sorry, see there, I'm starting to get the better shape. No, they're still gonna get smaller. They're still gonna get smaller than that. Um, but honestly, guys, I mean, you probably know in Create a Sim, you spend 85% of the time in The Sims just making the eyes. They're still not there yet. I promise you it's going to look better, but it's always the hardest part. I'm an artist and I love to do figure drawing, but getting the eyes right is the hardest thing. Eyes and hands, they are so difficult. I can't even I'm not also entirely sure I got the nose perfect. I tried. It's hard to get a good profile view because ultimately it's good to have a view of the face from the front and also from the side. And I really wanted to make sure I got a good side view. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm putting in the right skin detail, I think. That's the skin detail I think I stick with. So we're coming there. We're getting there. I still have to work on the mouth and the jawline. These are things that were definitely, giving me some grief. Oh my god, those were too wide. I was having a lot of trouble with her cheeks. She has some very pronounced cheekbones, but they're not as high up. They're a little lower in her face. So I kind of realized I had to fix that. And then her jawline is not square, but it's also not very angular. It's sort of in the middle. And right now I'm not quite at the right spot with it. Um, Now she looks like a bit like a chipmunk. So apologies again. Also the eye color. That was another thing. Let me know if you guys know. It looks like Bjork has very hazel, kind of brownish green eyes from what I've seen in photographs. But I'm not 100% sure if if that eye color is actually correct. Okay, now the eyes are starting to look a little bit better. And I shrunk them, as you can see. Because, yeah, her eyes are definitely not dark brown like my eyes. My eyes are super dark brown. But they are also definitely not green. Okay, so now I was fiddling with the mouth. Yeah, see, it's starting to come together. It's starting to come together a little bit. And then the cheeks. She definitely does have a little bit of an Asian look to her. That's something that I remember when I first heard of her, I actually thought she was Asian. So, we had to, and I wasn't exactly sure how her lips were supposed to be. I mean, the lips again in this game, there's a lot of options, and yet at the same time, there can be a little bit frustratingly not enough. So I was having a little bit of a frustrating time getting that right, and I think I still going at those damn eyes. Oh my gosh, I cannot for the life of me try and figure out how to get those eyes correct. Um, let's see. So I'm coming through here, fixing the arch, getting the nose. See, that looks a little bit better. It's a little bit the more proper size. And yeah, it's getting into. I have that window thing popping up. I forget to close it for a while. See, now I think it's starting to look like her. I think it's starting to come together. The chin, it's a prominent chin, but it's not super prominent. But it is definitely there. And then yeah, those cheeks. It was like really important to get those cheeks to the right kind of feminine level, but not like, they're definitely there, but they're just not like uber pronounced. Um, Even then, I'm still not sure. I also end up changing her eyelashes. So her eyelashes are going to look different. And that's just because, and I think they actually make her look more like herself as well. So that's sort of one of the piece de resistance of this whole Create a Sim. But I'm still fiddling with the jaw. I hope I do get it a little bit better at some point, I think, because I was just really struggling with it. Yeah, and then I got that neck to kind of get a little bit wider, which I think helped a lot. Um, and let's see. this is where, yeah, I sort of decided, okay, yeah. So then I fixed this eyelash, and it looked, this is also, obviously I'm using custom content in this game. You have to use custom content. That eyelash just really helped pop. Okay, so now I'm trying out outfits. Oh, no, I'm not quite there yet. So now I'm just at the lips. Okay. Oh my goodness. But doesn't that look like her? I think that starts to look like her a little bit. I think I was getting to that point. Um, but yeah, and then getting the outfits. I had a really hard time. I have a lot of custom content. There's a lot of stuff that are made for celebrities that are not like Björk. There's not a lot of things that older Sims would wear, and there's also not a lot of like kind of more I don't know what the right word is, but I don't want to say punk because there are some punk things. But Björk has a very distinct art style in how she wears clothes, and I would have loved to have gotten something really kind of extravagant and strange. But it felt weird to just put her in like a t-shirt. Ultimately, I found this like long sleeve constellation dress thing that I thought, hey, biophilia, constellation. But I'm honestly not crazy. Yeah, that one. I'm not crazy about it though. Like honestly, I'm going to probably download some more clothes and find something better for her because that honestly, it doesn't really scream Björk. And then I left her in that red dress. Let me know. I don't know. And I definitely wanted to keep her in these really high grunge boots. I felt like it was just definitely her aesthetic. Um, and I didn't do anything with her lipstick. I guess Björk always wears nude lips, so I didn't really want to go too crazy with that. Um, I didn't really bother with earrings because the hair covers up the earrings. And now that I think about it, I think that hair is too long. Björk's hair is not that long. But you know what? Hey, you can change the hair, so it doesn't matter. But I was giving her traits. I gave her the creativity, musical genius. I made her a geek, and I made her music lover and creative because I felt like those three are basically her. Um, oh my gosh. So then I was like definitely struggling to find the right dress for formal wear. I think I went in for something kind of sheer and like this gold sheer. Again, it's not really that exciting. I have no idea what I was just trying to find something. I wanted to put that necklace on her. Yeah, those shoes definitely needed to go. And then yeah, so I was just coming up with all the other outfits. I have some custom content that's not working properly, so that's why she goes invisible for a minute there. That's her workout gear. I didn't really care. I'm gonna tell you that basically what I'm making these Sims for is I am doing I'm planning to do like a big brother challenge with all of these female artists that I love. So like Björk, Enya, Curly, Marina and the Diamonds, Florence and the Machine, Lana Del Rey, Lady Gaga. So I'm going to make like 14 or 15 Sims. I'm going to put them in a house and I'm going to give them challenges. You've probably heard of Big Brother. I don't actually watch it, but I've seen other YouTubers do this. And there's one YouTuber, 8-Bit Dylan, who's been doing them with YouTubers. And I got really inspired and I thought it was a really fun idea. So I'm going to do it with I decided to do all women just because I was really cover mostly women on this channel. But yeah, so that's Björk. That's basically what I ended up coming up with. And I was definitely get a one piece for her because she would not rock a two piece. That is not age appropriate. But hey, she's got abs, so those are all the outfits I came up with. But yeah, let me know. I hope you guys like this idea because I really would love to do this like fun competition. And oh my god! By the way, the swimsuit that is so not Björk. I'm gonna get a full one-piece suit for her because yeah, that was just totally not going to be her. Oh yeah, I decided to make Björk a little less skinny because this game makes women way too skinny. I hope you guys like this idea because yeah, I'd have a lot of fun doing this competition, and I would plan on doing like an episode a week or so, something like that. I'm not sure yet. I need to sort of build the house still, and I've built almost all the Sims I want to put into it, but not all of them yet. So you guys will get to see them as they're created. I'll do like an intro video where I'll just like introduce all of the Sims that I have that I'm going to be using, and I'll show you like all of the Sims I've created. Like I said, it's going to be probably 15. I'm going to have to use a cheat to get more than 8 people in a household. And each week someone's going to get eliminated. So it's going to be, you know, competitions and just seeing who gets on the best with who. I do have, you know, some recluses in there. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, I'm giving everyone the proper traits. Yeah, I hope this is a interesting idea for you guys. I know it's different from my music reviews. Don't worry, I'm still going to keep doing those. You know, it's not like I'm going into gaming as like a full thing on this channel, but this is just a fun thing that I've been thinking about doing, and I just like, why not? Why not play The Sims 4 and make a big brother? Although I guess it would be big sister since it's going to be all women, which again, I don't think I fully explained. I decided it to be all women because I was only going to end up putting like 1 or 2 guys in there because they were the only ones I really cared enough to put in this competition. And I was like, you know what? I always review mostly women on this channel anyway, so like, that sounds really bad. I mostly review female music artists on this channel. So why not just make it all women and make it cohesive like that? So there's my Björk. Oh, so exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please give this a like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.